Hey, Viking fans. The Minnesota Vikings and Kwesi Adolfo-Mensa made a statement today, and that is we are going to win now. Let's talk about it next in 3, 2, 1. Gather around, Skull brothers and sisters. This is Skull World, brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. You can follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook at Skull World. Make sure you hit subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think of the Minnesota Vikings draft so far. We're done with the first round. I'm recording this at 1:25 a.m. in the morning, Eastern time zone. Skull, let's go, let's skull. Yeah, sometime Kwesi Adolfo-Mensa made a statement today saying we are going to win now. And that's why, with the 23rd overall pick in the 2023 NFL draft, they sticked and picked, and it wasn't a quarterback. My friends, it was Jordan Addison, wide receiver from USC. He's a little taller than 5'11", 5'11", like an eighth or something like that. I forget, but he's a little taller than 5'11", weighed 173 pounds, arm length 30 and 7/8 inch, hand size 8 3/4, 40 time 449, vertical 34, broad jump 10.2. Does this sound like gigantic numbers? No, it's not. It's not at all. He didn't do a 3-cone drill. I don't think, and he didn't. Nothing really stood out about his statistics, size, and his times here. Although they're fine, 449 vertical and broad jump all are completely fine, above average yet. However, his game tape shows another level. Let me pull this up really quick. So Jordan Addison, USC. This is the logo I'm gonna go with from now on. So it's nice. It's nice to have a receiver across on the other side of the ball with Justin Jefferson, and you can keep KJ Osborne in the slot. Hopefully, predominantly the time. Keep him when we need him, and to have Jordan Addison, playing on the outside. I think we finally got a guy that can extend the field. Let Justin Jefferson demand, not have these triple teams all the time. Jordan Addison can get up the field. Daniel Jeremiah said he was the best route runner in the draft. Now, is he? I don't know. But the guy breaks ankles like it's going out of style. This guy makes cornerbacks look foolish. This guy's a smart player. Smart player. He blows by people because he's quick. He got some on skates. That's his game. You would see old films of Adam Thielen. That's what he looks like. Adam Thielen was a crazy route runner. He had guys spinning like a top. This is what Jordan Addison is. He has them spinning around like on a top, man. He's a young Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen is taller than this guy. I kind of compare him to Diggs a little bit. I don't think necessarily, although, his hand size here, his arm length, not the greatest, but he gets so wide open because he breaks so many ankles that he's going to demand coverage that is going to take away the coverage of Justin Jefferson. This move made the Minnesota Vikings better. The whole idea of trading up, going to get Anthony Richardson, gone. We're worried about this year now, and you can tell we may draft a quarterback. We may come up and try to get Will Levis in the second round, or a Hendon Hooker, or we may pick him in the third round. To be honest, when we were sitting there at 23 with so many good picks still available, the board just fell to us. It just fell to us with cornerbacks, receivers, D tackle, all the positions that I was hoping for, all were there. Could we have traded down and get the guy, or get a guy that we'd been happy with? Yeah, but apparently they thought this guy was too good to pass up. And if you watch him play, you can you know you know the offensive coaches and KOC, Kevin O'Connell, are ecstatic to have Jordan Addison. Tell me in the comments below, man. Tell me what you think about Jordan Addison. Were you disappointed that we didn't go out and get a quarterback? I want a quarterback of the future. Do I want it more than winning right now with the team that we have, the coaching staff we assembled? I don't know. Time will tell. I mean, I would have been really ecstatic if we had the upside of Anthony Richardson, but Will Levis would not have excited me. It would not have excited me. Now, Jordan Addison excites me. He does. I gave the pick a B plus. Why didn't I give it an A? Because I thought we could have traded down a little bit, got a really good defensive player, got the extra picks, and there would have been a receiver waiting for us in the third round. Or who knows? Maybe we had to come up and get him in the second. But we would have had the extra picks to do that, and we would have got a difference maker on defense. I don't know if there's going to be a difference maker in defense in the third round, but there are right now on the board. Drew Sanders, there's some edge rushers. There's some guys there still waiting to get picked that we could have had. We could have had Deontay Banks, a Branch, Mozzie Smith. Those were three guys I was looking at. There's other guys still out there, but and then we'd had the extra picks and have been able to fill holes. My big prediction was that we were going to have 8 draft picks. I don't think it's going to be on the cards now, because I think we got to take a guy in the third round and not trade down. Maybe we trade down and get a couple picks, but whatever. I want to take the best player available. Someone's going to fall to us that we're going to be pretty happy with. Is Cook going to get traded? All these questions. Is Cook going to get traded? Is, Danielle Hunter, Zadarius Smith, or any of these 3 guys going to get traded in this draft? I'm going to be doing a draft special tomorrow, second day of the draft. It starts at 7 o'clock Eastern at 6:45. Or I'm going to start at 6:45 Eastern, 5:45 Central. So you come and watch it. Going to be the whole draft. There should be I think the Vikings are going to do something surprising. There was some talk that we were going to try to get in the first. We have next year's, maybe they're back on Kirk Cousins, extending him. Maybe we trade a future pick to move back into the second. Maybe we're not going to go after. Maybe we're not going to, trade and try to get picks for next year. All these things are crazy. We have no idea. Kwesi has kept things so close to the vest. We have no idea what's going to go on. So be online when it happens. Make sure you're watching School World Live tomorrow at 6:45. Guys, we got Jordan Addison, just a amazing route runner. Speed, even though he says 4.49, this guy plays so much faster, leaves guys in the dust. He tracks the ball like no tomorrow. Let's look at some things here. This is his stats. So he played, I think, for Pitt, right? And Jordan Addison received, 10 games, 60 receptions, 666 yards. 2021, 14 games, 100 receptions, 1593. I think this is when he transferred to USC. 59 reception, 865, 14.8. All great averages. Now I always like to, first time reading about his overview here. This is his draft analysis. So here's I already showed you his height, weight, hand size. He did I don't see 40-yard dash. He did not do the 3-cone drill. I think he would have been amazing at it. is 10-yard split 156. He's not a fast guy off the line. He's not a fast start. It could have been just he's not good at track stuff. Who knows? Maybe he's good at getting a release, but 156 what's holding him back on his 40. So his makeup speed, and that's where I was talking about his tracking ability is is high end. Addison signed with the Pittsburgh out of Tuscarora High School in Maryland and was an honorable mention All ACC pick on offense in 2020, leading the Panthers in receiving, 60 catches, 666 yards, 4 TDs, 19 and a half yard kick returns, 7.5 punt. Addison became a star in 2021, winning the Blitnikoff Award. Now, the Hyatt out of Tennessee is still on the board. That's what I'm talking about. He won the Blitnikoff last year, and he's still on the board as the nation's top receiver, joining former Pitt winners Antonio Bryant and Larry Fitzgerald, and garnering first-team Associated Press All-American, first-team All-ACC honors. He tied for the FBS lead with 17 receiving touchdowns. Amazing. Ranked 6th with 100 receptions and 4th in 1,593 receiving yards. 15.9 per in 14 games. Also, Addison was a third-team all-conference pick as an all-purpose player. 1 TD rushing, 1,285 for 15.4 punt returns. He's got punt return ability. That's nice. That is nice, and that's better than his previous year, so that's good. Transferring to USC for 2022, he played head coach Lincoln Riley. Addison excelled. He's a first-team All-Pac-12 conference selection. Trojans leading receiver, 8 TDs. Punt returns, not good, 4 for 19 yards, despite missing 3 games due to injury. So he had 11 starts. He missed 3 games. Overview: inside, outside, wideout with the speed and agility to work confidently on all 3 levels of the field, but lacking the size and catch strength generally associated with high-impact performers on the next level. Addison's route running features acceleration, dynamic steering, and sudden turns at a moment's notice. All true. While he can get the spot effectively, he has trouble consistently winning battles when he has coverage company beside him. While Addison failed to make the same impact he did in 2021, his usage at Pitt might be a better indicator of the type of role and production he would be capable on the next level. So that's good news. They expect him to be more like he was at Pitt than at USC. Strengths: possesses athleticism and speed to work anywhere on the football field. Early drive burst regardless of route depth. Great. You can see this guy turn next level. Next gear. Smart use of footwork, defeats coverage leverage. He just attacks leverage and breaks it off, and he's open. Accelerates through the stems for separation to the post. All agree. Good sink, foot agility, getting in and out of breaks, ability to run complex routes with effectiveness. Can be a slippery runner after the catch. True. He's hard to bring down. He's got balance. Punt return experience in all 3 seasons. That's great. Only 2 touchdown catches over the last 7 games. Route timing can be this is weaknesses. Route timing can be disrupted by handsy corners. Yeah, anybody really. Limited catch radius for off-target throws. Probably true. He's got short arms. He doesn't have long arms, and his hands aren't that big. But they did talk on the dress that he's got great. He can catch the ball. He doesn't drop the ball. Needs better timing and working back to throws. D-ball tracking can be a little inconsistent. I don't agree with that. Unable to create catch space downfield against size. I don't know about that. Average hand strike to finish through contact. There's nothing wrong with this pick. Is nothing wrong with this pick. NFL.com it ranked him like 6th or 7th at receiver and Hyatt at number 1 overall. So yeah, I don't trust NFL.com necessarily. They had him lower than most people, but I really like the pick. I only gave it a B+ because I thought we could have traded down and gotten a player and gotten a receiver later. And then I would have been happy. Plus, I would have got an extra pick. We could have filled some holes. But Jordan Addison's high end. That's why I'm not calling it a B. I'm calling it a B+, because it was as near as A as you could possibly get. I'm happy with it. We got a partner in crime for Justin Jefferson, and that's what's important. Hey, Skull Vikings. Make sure you hit subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Let's go. Let's go. See you at the second day of the draft. Skull Roll Live. Cue the music.